Hello, Painted Hills Panthers. This is Mr. Acker with a weekly update. Today is April 23rd, and we just got done with our first week of having sixth grader here on campus. And I got to say, I am so excited and so proud of the work that we did here at school. And I really needed that. It was really neat to see kids, and really reminds me of why you do what you do. So a couple updates for the week. Next week, we're going to have everybody here. We're starting school back up. We will have cohort A on Monday and Tuesday, and cohort B will be on Thursday and Friday. We will have 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. We're also going to have distance learning students. And really to explain, there's been a lot of confusion about, we started out, we're all in the morning, and then we have classes in the afternoon. Really communicate with your teachers about when you're going to be there and when they need you. And really, it really defaults to the student. If the student needs to see the teacher in the afternoon, the teacher's going to be there in the afternoon. If the teacher is teaching in the morning and the student is not able to, then the teacher will be there in the afternoon to reteach that lesson. So I just want to reiterate that we have a lot of teachers that are trying to teach simultaneously, but that also does not mean that they're not going to be available in the afternoons to teach those lessons as well. Just a reminder, school starts at 7:40. We're all back on the same schedule. And so getting up a little bit earlier and, you got to get into that routine, start living that 7:40 life, get here to school nice and early. We're going to have your class schedules posted in the hallways. And so I'm going to go over sort of where the classes are a little bit later in the presentation. And then in your first period classes, we're going to give the paper schedules, and that's going to have the classroom numbers. And we have had some teachers that have moved different classes, so there may be a little bit of confusion if you guys have been here before. Just to reiterate, dress code, make sure we're not wearing slides, make sure we're not wearing inappropriate stuff on our shirts. Make sure we are wearing masks. Masks are required. Make sure that our masks are covering our nose, that they're tight on the face. Cell phones, you are allowed to bring cell phones. We're not using them during class, okay? Unless a teacher asks you to bring it out. Keep the cell phone off and away. We don't want to have an issue with cell phones. If your parents need to get a hold of you, or you need to get a hold of them, we have lots of phones here at school. We have lots of ways for them to get a hold of you. We have lots and lots of adults here ready to help out in any way. Pick up and drop off. So this is really important. So as you'll notice, along the bottom is Avenida Jalisco, and that's the road that we share with Bella Vista. And then Sonora runs north to south. The buses will be in the bus loading zone at the top. 7th and 8th grade are going to get dropped off at the Breezeway, okay? So if your parents drop you off on Jalisco and you're in 7th and 8th grade, you're going to walk around to the Breezeway gates. 6th graders will continue to get dropped off at the Poway. And if you're a walker, make sure that you go to your grade level door, right? So if you're a 7th grader, make sure you walk around. And then 7th and 8th graders, if you have younger siblings and you want to walk with them, you can go with your younger siblings. If you have a 6th grade brother or sister, that is fine. So really quick, a couple of things. So the 11 and the 1200, so these are the two bottom floors. So what you'll notice is in the 1200 wing, those are all 8th grade teachers, right? Those are all 8th grade teachers. And so in the 1200 wing, if you're an 8th grader, boom, you're going right there. The 1100 is a couple of 8th grade social studies, and then 7th grade social studies. And then what we have here is Think Together, and that is our the new ACEs, right? So those Think Together classrooms. And during the day, we will have some students in the Learning Hub in those classrooms. In the 2200 wing, so upstairs, what you'll notice is the 2200 wing is actually the 6th grade. Those are all 6th grade teachers. And there's a couple sprinkled in there of other folks. On the 2100 side, it's mostly 7th grade teachers. Mostly 7th grade. You do have Mr. McKee and Mr. Mercer who teach elective classes, but the majority are 7th grade teachers. All right, Panthers. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I'm gonna share a little part of the video from our sixth grade orientation, had a lot of fun with them. And I really look forward to meeting all the 7th and 8th graders. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week.